yummy toast with peanut butter and strawberries. Mmm. The strawberries tastes like strawberries.
What's up, y'all?
Some of y'all pieces of shit. Oh, scumbags. Uh-oh, we're having a Steph.
She said she might have to have brain surgery.
Oh, shit.
Again, I only saw the tail end of it. Steph, is that accurate?
I'm eating whole grain toast with peanut butter, with bananas and a chia jam and chopped up peanuts on it. That's so good.
That sounds like a fucking bowel movement and a half.
Fuck! Fuck. It's delicious. That's pretty good.
Kane looks like he just flew back from the sun.
Kind of looks like
I'm
he served
jealous.
two tours in Fallujah.
I'm fucking jealous. Look tan as hell, man.
Looks like a Navajo Indian.
Nice can.
He looks like a have no hose Indian.
I'm just gonna. I gotta keep going to the tanning salon, so I don't lose it.
No, you don't.
Hell yeah.
That's how you get the cancer.
Ah.
Michaela the D-back says, can we bring back Corey B's Health ABCs? I'm trying to get my after baby snap back for the summer. It's called crack cocaine.
You got a baby?
You have
Yeah,
a
she
baby.
had a baby.
Michaela.
First of all, it's stupid. Why would you do that?
Yeah, why would you have a baby?
It's not like your butthole. It's not snapping back.
Never do that. We have too
You
many
gotta say-
babies.
Yeah, surrogate.
I don't think I would do a surrogate baby.
No?
Oh.
If your wife couldn't, for whatever reason,
I'd
carry
adopt.
No,
I'd adopt.
that's not your baby.
I would adopt.
And then
I don't
you
think.
got, like,
I don't think
you
you would
got-
feel the same connection that you would.
Right. You got that woman who's going to feel the connection to that
Mm-hmm.
kid forever. And who knows if she's going to end up being a pain in your ass somewhere down the line. Want to be in this kid's life. I carried you, and then the kid's confused.
So Michaela the D-back said she got pregnant the night of the comedy show that we all went to in New York.
Now you have to name that baby after me.
In the truck on the way home. Wow. No,
You can't get pregnant through your mouth.
You never had sex in a truck? I had sex in a car. I had sex in a car.
While on the way home. I
Yeah,
figured if
well,
it's a
that's
road,
while
it's got to
driving.
be a roadie if it's like you can't get fucked while you're
I
driving.
mean, with the truck, there's a lot of space, so maybe she rode him like,
Gross.
you know. Oh.
Crazier things have been done. It was a truck fuck. That's funny. Dude, Phoenix is a fun time. Not a lot to do there, but fun.
A lot of mountains, right?
A lot of sand. Dirt. Ton of dirt. Everywhere looks like it just looks like one big construction site because it's all dirt.
What's the big like food specialty out there? Is there one?
Mexican?
Yeah.
Cowboy? One place said, we serve cowboy food. I said, what the fuck is cowboy food?
My fucking kid kicked me in the eye. Look at, you see how red it is right here? Fucking kicked me in the eye while he was sleeping because I was like laying with him. Cora, are you muted? Oh yeah, you're muted. Did you feel sick coming home, Kane? Because Rick said he got sick coming home. He was on the Z-Pack. No?
Nope. Oh, we had dirty bitches on the plane.
Yeah, dirty bitches.
Have you snapped your fingers for a bloody and then no one come yet? Because you're so used to it while you're on vacation with your butler.
I'm good without drinking for a long time.
You drink a lot?
Every day I had at least one. There was one day though that Rick and I started in the morning, but then we were just like, this isn't really. So we took the rest of the day off and didn't drink that day.
I got so wasted.
Yeah, I'm sure you did. No, Dawn. He did not. He didn't watch any
What?
of them. Corey clearly didn't watch Friday's show.
No, I was fucking working. Why the fuck would I watch Friday? What the fuck? I was on a work trip.
There were 0 mask-wearing people in Turks, Brooklyn Johnny. I saw one at the airport.
Who the fuck wears masks anymore? What the fuck? What was that? I fly all the time. No one wears masks anywhere.
There's, you see, there was a few on.
See
the
one
like,
random weirdo
right,
here and
right,
there, but yeah.
right. They're random weirdos, and they're always weirdos. The dudes are always like every single guy I see. It's like he's just a complete dork, and the ladies are just fucking. They're Karen bitches. They're just
No, Don, I don't spend time watching any podcast I've ever been on. I don't watch old podcasts. I don't do that. No, sorry.
People are afraid of their own shadows. There's a story of a guy in England who just came out of self-isolation after 5 years. He spent half a decade of his own life.
Is his name Howard Stern?
I was just going to say, is it Howard?
Because he was afraid of COVID. He's like, I'm just coming out, and all these things you guys experienced years ago with your first hug, I'm just experiencing. I'm like, well, you didn't have to, you dumb fuck.
I feel like you get
do us
less...
a favor and just stop living all together. We don't need you breathing our air.
Well, I mean, there's always going to be crazy people.
I know, but and then
That's
the
mental
article wasn't
illness.
even making fun of him. The article was like, oh, geez, I feel bad for him. I'm like, 5 years. If he wasted 5 years of his life. Crazy.
His immune system's going to be fucked.
Yeah. Now he's going to go out with all the germs. He's going to get every fucking thing.
Yep.
That's what I was going to say. You get less sick
Yeah,
when you don't wear the
stupid
mask.
motherfucker.
Yeah.
There's a guy at ShopRite. He's the shopping cart guy. Again, complete and utter loser. But he wears it. He's outside all day. Every time I see him, he's got glasses and he's just a total doofus. But he's got a mask on. Like, you're outside, dude.
Is he afraid that he's going to get something from touching the cart? Maybe.
No idea. Well, then he should wear gloves.
Yeah, the gloves would work better.
I mean, it makes no sense. All right, let's go.
Oh, shit. Jeremy Novak checking in from Cleveland, Ohio. All right. Ready?
Yeah, we're back!
Welcome back to the Navajo and I Don't Know show. We have
Explain what
one
he means.
blonde Indian guy and then one guy that. It's just, whoa, you can't do
Wow.
that.
Him say.
You're not allowed to do that anymore. But you are
You know-
red as fuck.
I'll just do the show via smoke signal today. How about that?
You should. You should.
A light
It's
of
me.
fire.
Long stick.
See you in my teepee later.
Why did Native Americans? How come they're able to just use like their like in Phoenix they had a casino called the Talking Stick. Like
No,
I
it's a
feel like
great casino.
I feel like you're using that name though for marketing. Like I feel like that's not you wouldn't usually call that the Talking Stick.
Well, but Indians own it.
Yeah,
And
I
then
know,
also, I
but-
think they call it Talking Stick Arena too, where the Suns play. They purchased the naming rights.
They don't like the Cardinals there. I don't know why. That's their team, but they don't like them.
No. Every time I've gone to a Viking game there, it's 70% Vikings fans. They,
They
don't care about
hate
the
their
Cardinals.
team. No,
What,
yeah.
what do you mean hate? What would you run
I
into?
was crack. So one of the first nights I said something about how my fiance bought the small TV and I can't watch the Cardinals win on Sundays, and they were like, "No, they don't win." And then so the next day I was like, "I can't watch them lose on Sundays," and they were fucking cheering.
No.
And so every other show after that I said lose, and then they would cheer. I would get claps. I was like, "Oh fuck."
Well, you know what? That's a bunch of snowbirds too. Phoenix. You know, is really from Phoenix, just like Florida. That's why there's no real Marlins fans, or there's nobody that's from there. Everybody's a fan of somebody else because everybody moved from there.
Yeah,
You go to a Giants or you go to a Jets game in Miami, it's probably 50-50.
yeah, true.
Anyway,
True.
You said we got someone new in the chat today, Jeremy Novak.
I feel like I've seen him before, but I didn't know he was from Cleveland. So he's checking in from Cleveland, Ohio. He's working there.
Cleveland rocks.
Kane, are you an Islanders fan? No, nobody is an Islanders fan.
Long Island. Everyone out there is.
They got a brand new arena. I always check attendance, and they're not drawing again. The problem for their old arena was apparently their attendance in the arena sucks. They got a brand new one. Now they're still drawing 14,000 people per game. Just thought
The Islanders?
Yeah.
Really?
I mean, they're not having a great year,
Yeah.
but it's a state-of-the-art arena. Usually it takes 4, 5, 6 years before people stop coming.
Yeah.
They're already getting 14,000 people. What's your excuse now? You just a limited amount of fans. That's all you got. Anyway, so, yeah, we're back. We're all back as a whole. Corey was in Phoenix for his shows. Kind of caught up with the vacation because we did a show on Friday, so I don't need to rehash.
You did a show from Turks?
Bro.
We're back, yeah.
Friday morning, yeah.
Let me tell you something. Do you know how you could put the backdrop on your Zoom call so
Yeah.
people don't see the shit behind you? And one of them is like the beach or a tropical island. They were literally sitting in front of that backdrop, but it was real. It was
I saw the
unfucking
videos he
believable.
posted. I saw all of his stories. I saw
It
how
was-
nice it was. It's a beach. It was beautiful.
I know, but I'm poor. I never get to see shit like that. So,
They're talking about like it's like he's been stuck inside and like he was in this magical land.
but dude, I've never seen it like that. To me, that's fake, right? That's like people enhance it with like Photoshop. This was just literally on a fucking iPad
was
camera.
beautiful.
It
There's beautiful
was-
places in the world, Jay. There's
was
beautiful places out there.
bright and sunny, and it was as picturesque as it ever gets, and no chemtrails.
Yeah.
Literally zero chemtrails in the sky. The only clouds you saw were real natural clouds. There wasn't any of this fucking white haze in the sky. Crystal clear blue sky, and the water. It was incredible. It did look a little fake, but coming home, I don't know if anybody goes through this. I walked into my house. Of course, nobody's been in here for a week. Or maybe I guess Lisa snuck in. I don't know.
Ah,
But-
Lisa.
Did it
No,
smell like
but
old age? Or?
No, it smelled like man ass.
Smelled like dick. Yeah, it smelled like dick in there. Yeah.
It smelled like a locker room in here. And I'm like, holy shit. Is this
Dick.
what people smell when they come over to my house? Am I just nose
Yeah.
blind to it?
You smell like Shrek, dude. You smell like fucking probably Shrek's asshole.
It was
But
nasty.
yeah, that's how it works. You get used to your scent. You don't know what your house smells like until you go on vacation for a couple days, come back, and you're like, what the fuck?
What does yours
Why is it
smell
so
like
musky?
when you come home? Like,
Fine, I got they run the cleaning ladies run the
Oh.
scent.
yeah, the house in Turks never smelled because it was an Airbnb, but we had like a constant butler, constant concierge. Z.
Wait,
lived
you
with-
had someone that lived there?
Bro,
Well,
wait.
She was there. She was there from like 9 to 5. There were two people, Ace and Z. They were there from 9 to 5 every day, or sometimes they stayed till 6 to help us cook dinner, or whatever. But they made us drinks and they fixed snacks and breakfast and lunch and all of that was already done. I thought it would be
I can't wait
weird.
till you find out when your Rolex is gone, Rick.
I thought it might be weird to have someone, Rick too, thought it might be weird to have someone in the house all day, but it actually wasn't. It was great.
No, they fucking tend to you.
We were on the video, and Kane goes, Z, and snapped. I don't know if he snapped.
I know. I stole the 16 candles thing. Z, dong.
And literally 5 minutes later, she walked down to the beach with a Bloody Mary and handed it to him. What
That's
the fuck?
crazy.
Crazy.
That was nice.
That's a little bit like slavery.
Kind of.
Paid slavery.
Do they get paid well? Do they get paid well?
I'm sure they get tipped and shit. Yeah.
Yeah. Dude, that's
For their country, they probably have a mansion, dude.
That's an expensive island to live on. And she, I asked her, she was from the Philippines. She came here to do this job from the Philippines, her and her brother. And I says, where do you live? Because be honest, there's a lot of shit. It's like kind of like Aruba. There's a lot of shit on Turks and Caicos Island. There's a lot of rotting old cars that have been discarded. I guess there's nowhere to bring them or put them. So there's a lot of really gross parts of Turks and Caicos. And so I kind of thought maybe because she was the help, maybe that's where she lived. And I asked her, and she goes, no, I live right down the street. I'm like, oh, shit.
Oh, shit.
Wow.
Yeah, you must
Like,
do
this is
pretty well.
my Airbnb.
What's it? Yeah,
I know, she probably owns it.
Yeah, she's just pretending.
She's like, I'm just here making sure you're not fucking my shit up.
Yeah, but so the house stunk. I had to open up all the windows and shit.
Did you leave I know you do your laundry, every 3 months or something like that?
Yeah,
Did
you
you leave
probably
the old laundry
had
back?
old ball sack shit out.
Nope, I freshly did the laundry before I left. Oh, and then I had left my bedroom alarm on the whole time. I came in the house and it was going,
Oh, God, for a whole week.
Don't know if they heard below, because the neighbor's bedroom was right below mine, so I don't know if they heard that or...
This was my backyard. That's where I was.
Or not.
Oh,
That's real
nice.
pretty, too.
Yeah.
Wow, I mean, just picturesque is mine, but just, completely different. You got the
Different,
desert
just different,
and the hill.
different areas. Yeah. Yeah, my little room had a fucking little hot tub in the back of it.
Wow, that's nice too. You know what that was? That was a boomer ask. We kind of boomer asked right there. That's a new thing.
What the fuck's a boomer ask?
Yeah,
You know
what
how
the
Gen
fuck?
Z is. They got a name.
I didn't
fucking
ask you for Ben Gay or Tiger Bomb. That's not a boomer ask. That's the boomer ask.
No, but boomer asking is when you bring something up, you ask a question just so you can talk about yourself.
Oh, okay.
Like,
What kind of
hey.
car do you drive? What kind of car do you drive?
Yes.
I drive a G-Wagon.
Oh, I see.
Or
All
like,
right.
hey,
Okay,
did you
it's a
guys do
bacon
anything
question,
fun
yeah.
on Saturday? Well, this is what I did. Apparently, that's called boomer asking.
Yeah, dude.
And so you kind of, but we were talking about mine. Why can't you throw up a picture of where you were?
What'd you do for fun when you were in Turks?
No, the beach. There's nothing to do there.
You want to see what I did? I
Oh,
just
see,
boomer asked
there
you
it
again.
is.
Boomer asked you again.
Oh, wait,
Didn't
that was a total boomer ass right
That
there.
sure was.
I mean,
That's
fuck,
boomer
I
ass the
walked
fuck
right
out of
into
you.
that one. Why are you laying on the ground with a man?
Yeah, I was just...
Countdown from 3.
I'm going to stick it in 3, 2.
Oh, shit.
Was that a sniper rifle?
Yeah. They said don't shoot the cactuses. I put a hole right through the cactus. Twice.
And this guy's like almost laying on the gun. What the fuck
I
is he
shot the
doing?
fuck out of the cactus. The guy's like, I was like, can I shoot the cactus? He's like, no, that's a $250,000 fine if you get caught by the Rangers, or 5 years in jail. And I was like, I'll take my chance.
$250,000 if you shoot a cactus?
They're protected cactuses, yeah.
Okay.
They have feelings?
They can't.
But let me
grow-
tell you
they-
something.
They can't grow more in the middle of the fucking desert.
A 50 cal doesn't blow a chunk in it. It goes right through it. Apparently, it's just because the cactus is soft.
So, would you all look like you were shooting a?
Dude, I shot all
automatic
kinds
rifle
of
of some
shit.
kind?
All kinds of shit. This was the most fun I've ever had. Here's a fucking look at this revolver I shot that fucking almost came back and popped me in the fucking face.
Was it a 357?
Look at this big motherfucker.
Yeah,
See-
that's a
see that fucking thing?
357.
You look a
magnum.
little unsure of yourself there.
Look at this shit.
Your legs, you didn't look like a natural. Oh,
Damn.
dude, that looks
Fucking
like
see that shit?
you're on one of those fucking vehicles. What's the end of the world movies? Where they're
Yeah, like fucking Mad Max.
Mad Max. That's a Mad Max truck you're on right there, shooting
Dude,
fucking
I shot one with a suppressor on it, dude.
like a terrorist out the roof. Look how scared he looks.
I wasn't scared. I didn't know what to fucking expect. This was the first time I shot right here.
I know. It looks like you're waiting for the kickback.
Yeah,
Yeah,
it looks like you're
it's-
waiting for it to
Yeah.
knock you on your ass.
You hear that shit? Those things
so
are
wait a
fucking
minute.
sick, dude.
Is that an experience? You just like purchase the experience and get to shoot a bunch of guns?
I paid to go shoot some fucking guns.
How much was
Exactly.
it?
It was like $250. but you get to ride an ATV out into the wild and go shoot blast fucking
That's
shit.
worth it.
Look at this
Yeah.
motherfucker right here.
Damn.
I like how the instructor's got to hold you in place.
They do that. He does it to everyone because he doesn't know how people are gonna react to the recoil. So he keeps their hands on their backs.
Were you just shooting willy nilly, or were there targets out there?
Nah, we shot at like a bottle, and then we shot at. He said he didn't want us to focus on targets and the tings. He wants us to focus on just fucking unleashing. He's like, I don't want you to do target practice. I want you to fucking feel what it feels like to let it go. Like just.
I tell you what, every single person I know, and I don't know a lot of them, but you know, a handful of people who thought they were anti-gun and hated guns. The second they do something like that, they love
yeah.
guns.
That's how my friend Marcus was like that. Marcus was
Really?
like, I don't like guns, and he shot it. He was like. I got him on a show the day after that. I got him on the comedy show, and I was like, yeah. So they took us. We went shooting out in Phoenix. You know, we went shooting. They took us out here. You guys can do whatever you want out here. And I kind of understand how the Taliban feels, to be honest. I was like, fucking, it's fun to just shoot shit. It was just fun.
No, it is. The only thing you were missing was a.
Yeah. It was great, dude.
Yeah, shooting some white folks out there.
We shot an AK, we shot an MP4, and then we shot a Scar. That was a Scar.
You might have hit a random roaming Indian on a horse. You don't know.
Yeah.
That's where they live, in the backcountry there.
Rick says, is more the smell of the burning gunpowder. Is that kind of what turned you on a little bit too? Like
No, it's the rush. It's the feeling. It just fucking. Those big ass guns, dude. The kickback, you feel it every time, and you just fucking do.
Is your shoulder sore? Like was
No,
it sore the next
no,
day?
that was fine. The one I didn't like was the fucking Magnum, the 357.
That shit pops like that, right?
Yeah. It hurts your fucking hand. I hate it.
You can do all that shit for free at Rick's Ranch.
Rick's Ranch? Yeah, you shoot his fucking cows for him.
Rick's Ranch. No, you don't shoot the cow. We were shooting into. He's got a little lake out there. You just shoot into the water. And it's embarrassing when you don't make the water. Well, I didn't see the splash. You missed.
Yeah, you shot 300 yards in front of it.
And it's like sloped. You know?
Yeah.
How the fuck did you miss that? Well, how was your flight?
Flight sucked. Flight was bumpy as fuck, man. There and back.
Scared, Bumpy?
Nah, I don't get scared anymore. But yeah, some people would have been. Some people like you would have fucking hated the flight. You would have been like, oh, because every 5 minutes the guy was like, flight attendants, take your jump seats. Because it would get bumpy, it would get real bumpy, and then he'd tell them to take their jump seats, and I was like, oh, here we go.
No.
And then 5 minutes later it would stop, and he'd be like, let him get back up. But then he'd say like, in 30 minutes we're gonna have some very rough turbulence, and like, so now you're like, fuck,
Yeah.
30 minutes. So then it happens, and you're like, oh, that wasn't that bad. So
I
don't
hate
know.
when they say that. Don't warn me like that, because, like you said, sometimes it never happens, and so you spend the next half an hour
Worrying,
nervous
yeah.
as fuck. Then you're waiting for it, and then it's never really coming.
Yeah.
It got pretty bumpy over the Atlantic for me, but
Did
that's
I
where you
read
don't want it bumpy.
Did I read a story? And maybe
We don't
this
know,
is
Jay. How the fuck do we know?
Wait, no. Listen, the French pilot that fucking flew into the side of the mountain because he was depressed. Is that recent? Did you hear about that?
I don't believe it's recent. I've heard of his story. I've multiple stories of planes flying
Wait a
into the
minute.
sides of
I
mountains.
feel
but
like
don't
when I
know
was
if-
doing some prep last night, I saw it.
Somebody should have helped. Somebody should have helped him out.
would have worked better if you didn't.
Because
fuck
and the
up.
only reason I'm bringing it up is
If
because
you
I feel
ever
like
know someone that's depressed, make sure you get him help.
Yeah, get him help. Otherwise, things are going to be really rocky for them.
That's why I pay attention to my pilots, and I make sure they're in a good headspace. I make sure
Dude.
they're laughing and smiling.
On the way there, I was sitting at the gate, and I saw this really, and you could just tell she was swinging her hair back and forth, but she was a pilot. I'm like, I sent a picture to Rick. I said, I'm not coming if this bitch is flying the plane.
Yeah.
And so we boarded. Of course, she boarded first because she was a pilot. There was other people boarding that looked and dressed the same way too,
Yeah.
so I wasn't quite sure. So I get on board, and I happened to see her. She was sitting in row 1. I was sitting in row 2. I'm like, okay, she's just
Yeah.
hitching a ride. She's
Yeah.
not flying the plane. I had a nice black guy and a nice gay white guy. I think, I don't know. It's hard to tell.
Yeah.
But I was like, all right. I was even worried about the gay guy because he gets on there. He's like, hey everyone, welcome to the flight. We're going to Turks. It's gonna be fun. You know, he's like, You didn't quite do that, but I'm like, God, do I want a gay guy up there too? That's kind of like just a woman. I mean,
We saw
what's the difference?
when we landed in Phoenix. We saw, as soon as we got off the plane, we saw a man and a woman pilot, and they looked like they just got out of a magazine. Man, they were both so attractive. Like we're like, what the fuck? Where did we just land? Like what? How is that even a thing? They must be the magazine pilots.
Is that a badum-bum?
No, I'm not. This isn't a joke. Like we got off the plane in Phoenix. I'm like, what the fuck? The lady was fucking very hot, like the hottest pilot I've ever seen. And the guy
They
was
were
just right next to her. No, they weren't our pilots. No.
Oh. Yeah. Well, shit, man. Probably had a nice tan too.
They got a lot to live for. I'm gonna take that plane. You know what I mean? They don't
Now
wanna
there
go
was
down.
another one of those Endeavor flights that scraped a wing. I sent this. It was last week. It happened. I sent the story to a couple people, but and then so they were coming in for a landing. It was the same kind of Delta plane that flipped over in Toronto.
Yeah, the CJ, some of the small ones, those fucking 900s. Yeah, hate
It's
those.
windy, whatever. They were trying to do a go around, but not until their wings scraped. The left wing scraped the runway before they took back off again, and the flight. You heard the cockpit recording, and the air traffic controller goes, "Are you aware we saw some sparks? Are you aware that you scraped the wing?" And then you didn't know it was a woman because the article didn't say it, but as soon as she started speaking, no, we weren't aware of that, but we'll check. How the fuck you gonna check? You're flying the plane. Adjust the rear view?
Yeah, we'll check. Yeah.
How
Yeah,
you
we got
checking?
Gollum out on the wing, like it's like fucking Twilight Zone.
Yeah. And then I'm like, oh,
Guys.
God, it must be Endeavor. And sure as fuck, it was another. And then you saw some female pilots in the comedy show?
Yeah, they came to my comedy show, and I was like, they said, we're all pilots. And I was like, well, you got to stop fucking shit up. And they kind of laughed. They came to my meet and greet, and they're like, we're all pilots. And I was like, well, quit fucking the things up, all right? They laughed. And I was like, do you work for Endeavor? And the one pilot goes, no. And I was like, yeah, they've been fucking things up. And she kind of was like, yeah. And I was like, there was a plane ride I didn't get on because they all looked young. And she goes, no, really? I was like, yeah. I was like, they look new, like they look in their 20s. And I was like, I want you. You look seasoned. You look
Right.
like you've been doing this for a long time. I want you. She was like, yeah, I don't do that.
Yeah, imagine being on the plane that the wing scraped and now you're taking off again. Like like how do these people?
How do you not know the wings scraped, though? That's like, you don't feel that? Those
Yeah.
aren't big planes. You don't feel that?
Yeah.
This was also a lesbian lady that was talking to me. She had short hair, so I was like, yeah, you fucking can fly shit.
Would you rather have a lesbian lady fly your plane or a gay guy?
Lesbian lady.
Ooh.
Yeah,
That's a
they're
good
tougher,
question, right?
They're tougher, dude. Gay men. Are
Yeah,
you-
this is too heavy. This is too heavy.
Yeah,
Pull up.
yeah.
I'm trying to pull up. It's too hard.
But, guys work out. The gay guys, they got muscles. They got to push the lever,
Yeah,
they
they're used to pushing levers too, so, who knows?
If they've got to grip the yoke,
Oh, yeah, real hard and tight.
shove that dipstick in. I don't know what.
Ew. Oh, you know what I liked that my pilot did on the way there? Or was it the way back? You saw him come in from outside. He went and did a walk around and assessed the
Oh, yeah.
he did assess the plane.
I don't know why they don't all do that. I don't see. You used to see that all the time. The pilots kind of, giving the plane a what for, but you don't see that.
You
that much
should,
anymore.
because you're flying the plane. Like, you should
I
make
know.
sure that your plane is good. You should go and assess all the plane. And I think sometimes they do. But yeah, I don't. It should
But
be
how
a
much do
standard
they
thing.
know about the outside of the
Well, you-
plane?
They should know
They
everything
know,
about it.
yeah.
They should know. They should know
I
everything.
guess that's part of the training, right? Yeah, I guess you're
I'd
right.
be kicking the tires.
I'd be
sure
out there.
they're-
I'd be out there on the walkie-talkie while the other ones are like,
Yeah.
do the flaps. Do the flaps. Let me see the flaps do it. All right.
Oh
now do
yeah,
the
yeah,
other
like
flaps. Let's do
making
this.
sure
Let me
all
see.
the fucking mechanical.
I'd be
shit
looking
works.
into the wheel wells for some random Haitians. We got any stowaways in there?
Oh shit.
Come on down. Bring your jerk chicken with you.
Ooh, I love jerk chicken.
Oh, that's all there was. It like Turk. Well, I guess their specialty was jerk chicken and Turks.
It's weird because that's usually a Jamaican thing, but
Yeah.
I guess it's the same kind of shit.
Oh, we also saw. I think we told the story on Friday, but it was kind of funny. Like right when we got there, Corey, we saw their version of ICE go after this fucking Haitian dude. We were boarding the boat, I think it was on Tuesday, and all of a sudden there's all this action. This guy's being chased, and he jumps into the water, and it was their ICE. He just got off a boat from Haiti or whatever.
Oh,
I guess
shit.
they got a lot of Haitian immigrants who come over and try to escape and go to Turks.
Hell
and
yeah.
So they yank him out of the water, they ankle cuff him and shit, and then they're walking him out right past us. And for some reason he decides to pull his fucking pants down. Rick got a full frontal view. I got the ass view.
You got to see his dick?
Rick said it was ginormous. He said like
Oh, hell yeah. They should keep him
clarinet.
then. Keep him. Nah, we'll keep this one.
The ice guys are like, oh, knock it off. Pull your pants up.
I started every set with, man, it gets hot in Arizona, and they start clapping. I was like, yeah, you would imagine it wouldn't be so hot when ice is always around. And they're like, they
Hey,
didn't like
now.
that. They liked it. Yeah, they liked it.
There's another plane story. Maybe you heard this one. There was a guy on a United flight, constipated. He's trying to take a shit. He's in there for too long. Pilot comes out, knocks on the door. What are you doing in there? He's like, whatever. I'm trying to go to the bathroom. Whatever. The pilot goes back into the cockpit. Half an hour goes by. This guy's in there 30 minutes trying to take a shit. Pilot's so irate, he leaves his duties flying the plane to knock on this door again, yells at the guy, pulls him out. I guess they got a lock. There's a secret lock that you can get in. He pulled the guy out of the bathroom with his pants still down around his ankles and his dick flopping for all to see.
What?
And now this guy's suing.
I'd sue too. You let my
Hell
fucking
yeah.
dick. I'm constipated. So what? There's other bathrooms. Go use the other bathroom. I'm fucking trying to shit here.
Right. I mean, fuck, we've all been constipated. I don't know why. Why would the pilot get that angry about someone who's taking a shit? I mean, maybe the
Because
pilot.
the pilot was probably calling to the flight attendant saying he had to use the bathroom. She said, no, there's someone still in there. And he probably called again. She said, no, there's someone still in there. And he probably finally got fed up. Because the pilot's not going to go use the bathroom in the back. He's got to be close by in case something happens.
See, now that's where I went to. I figured it was a first class toilet, but I told the story on the morning show yesterday, and everybody assumed it was the back of the plane. I'm like, no, why would it be the back of the plane?
Yeah.
If the pilot's involved.
Yeah, it's the front of the plane.
Yeah, but so would you? I guess my question is, I mean, that's humiliating. That's embarrassing. That's about as bad as it can get. But this
Absolutely.
this guy's
Especially
going to win a lot of money now, you would think, right? So would you? I think I would volunteer for that. If
You
I
would
knew
have your
that-
dick flop out in front of the whole plane just to win some money?
Yeah.
I guess. It saves you the embarrassment.
Because you're only really going to see, a few people, a few rows saw you, unless you're the Haitian guy and they saw you way in the back of the plane. But
NJ Kirby Barbie's got a point. She goes, you're not at your home. Go back to your seat and wait till you really got to go. Make sure you got to actually shit before you sit there.
No,
You're kind
but
of taking up some space.
sometimes when you're constipated, you feel like you do have to go. I don't know how many times I ran to the bathroom in Turks. In mid-conversation, I just get up. Rick's like, oh, there you go.
Yeah,
And
but
then-
you also didn't sit there for 30 minutes and then put other people out. There's only three bathrooms on some of those planes. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Wow. So okay, this is the first. Getting sympathy.
I think he probably should have opened the door and be like, put your fucking pants on. I'm pulling you out. Put your pants on. I think he should have gave him. I think he should have gave him the chance. Put your fucking pants on now and get the fuck out. I'm the pilot. I'm flying this motherfucker. I've got to go to the bathroom. Go back to your seat until you got to shit. But I don't think he should have drug him out with his dick out. That's different. There's kids on the plane, you know?
Well, they tried that at 20 minutes, I guess. 20 minutes in. Did pretty much what you just said. And then at 30 minutes, he just had enough. And
Oh,
yanked him out
wait.
of
So
there.
they tried already to fucking be cordial with this guy.
Yeah.
Forbidden Balls has a point. 30 minutes in the bathroom. They probably thought he was preparing to do shit. Maybe cooking up a bomb or something.
Yeah, I thought of that.
Yeah, but if they already made contact with him 20 minutes in, and they said, "Hey, go back," and then he still didn't oblige, yeah, get the fuck out.
Flight attendant checked on him after 20, and then the pilot went in there after 30. Yeah, I don't know. It's weird that we're getting sympathy for the pilot. I mean, I didn't expect to see that coming, but
It's
know
more
he's
so the
gonna-
pilot's sticking up for everyone else. This guy's a piece of shit. 30 minutes in a bathroom, that's too long. Okay, go back to your seat, figure it out, go back again.
I'm just reading
Yeah,
here. The lawsuit says the pilot broke the door down. He failed to emerge in a timely manner. He was still on the toilet with his pants down. He and the guy that he was with on the flight were detained by U.S. Customs and Border Protection agents after the plane landed. They're both Orthodox Jews.
Jesus.
See what happens when you read? You find new
Does it
wrinkles.
change a little bit?
I don't know.
Absolutely.
Let's keep reading. Let's keep reading. Both men are Orthodox Jews. The filing asserts that the pilot bemoaned how Jews act while reprimanding this guy. Probably said something like, stop being a fucking Jew. I don't know. Something like that. That's the way they all act. I guess
Probably
that's what I
said the
read
way
into
he's
this.
probably said this is the way you Hasidic. It's not Jews.
You're
It's
rude.
not Jews. Any extreme religion. You have extreme Mormons, you've got extreme Jews, you got extreme Muslims. Any extreme, they think they have their own laws.
Yeah,
they
they
have their
do.
own
You're right.
rules they abide by. You can't. I'm not
They
going to go
do.
by your rules. You're not my God. You're not. You don't have to. You don't have to do what they say. So I mean, fuck that guy. I can see it. I've seen it before. I've seen the way some extreme Hasidic Jews act, and not only it's not just Jews though. It's every extreme.
Every extreme,
But
yeah.
they act like. First of all, you're not allowed to talk to their wives. You're not allowed to do certain things. You're not allowed to look at their wives. You're not allowed to. Who are you? You don't make the rules.
They don't really care about anybody else.
No.
They live their life as like they're the only ones in this world.
So I think that's what made the pilot fed up. He saw that, and obviously he's gonna get in trouble. The pilot's gonna get in trouble regardless.
Yeah, I'm thinking a little differently now. They
Especially
were
if you said
eventually
Jew.
released without any charges being filed, but missed their connecting flight and had to pay for a hotel room and meals while waiting for the one they were rebooked on the next day. He says he suffered injuries to his head and legs when he was forcibly removed from the plane, in addition to severe wrist pain stemming from the handcuffs that were deployed by the aforementioned agents.
Changes
You know
the
what?
whole
Maybe he
story.
won't. Maybe he's not going to win any money.
Yeah.
This one took a turn.
Arrogance, because again, they gave him a chance. So that makes sense.
Yeah.
It makes sense that they gave him a chance. Hey, we need you to get out, and he didn't fucking listen. And now, yeah, arrogance. That's they're very the extreme Hasidic Jews are very arrogant. They are, and I've seen it.
I apologize. I feel like CNN. I didn't give you the full info. I didn't give you all the details of the story.
Yeah.
CNN.
And so we rushed to judgment. I didn't withhold information on purpose. I just hadn't read the entire article, so that's my fault.
Yeah.
Do we
but
change
again,
our minds though? What's the mafia saying?
yes, but when it comes to
Yeah.
lawsuit wise, I think the Jewish guy's gonna win because
Yeah.
of what the pilot said, and because of our social climate, and because of what I mean.
Anthony FDNY says that's a win for a Jew, and I can guarantee they'll have a lawyer to call.
He probably was a lawyer. It probably was a setup. He probably planned this
Right.
the whole time. They probably planned that.
Maybe. Rachel says, "Why isn't there video somewhere? Isn't there always?" Because it was on United.
Yeah.
It's on Spirit where people got their phones at the
Yeah,
ready.
yeah.
United,
Yeah.
you don't expect that to happen, so you're sleeping or you're.
They should name it Divided.
Hey,
Hey there.
God, no, good Lord. I have yet to see any crazy shit on a plane, like any flight that I'm on.
Yeah, well, go ahead and fucking. Alicia was on one where some lady in front was screaming, wanting to get off the plane, and she said, "Guess what she was on?"
You were?
No, Alicia was
Oh.
on one.
Oh, Alicia was.
Yeah.
Oh wait, what was she screaming?
I don't know. So I'm like, I want to get off. I'm nervous. I don't feel. And then they're like, they had to calm her down, and Alicia said she was freaking out. It freaked her out.
Yeah, that's why they got to get those people off because it does it. It ruins it for everybody else. Well, maybe someday I'll find.
Yeah,
something.
Hasidic Jews make other but just the same thing as like crazy Christians make other Christians look bad. Just the
Yeah.
same as extreme Muslims look other Muslims look bad. Other Muslims aren't like the fucking la 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 la. That's not. They're not all like that.
Damn. What is happening today?
They're not all like that.
A lot of noise effects, sound effects here.
Well, how about this guy's not making any sound effects? This guy in China. He had to go to the emergency room because he had his girlfriend's fist stuck in his mouth.
This King Jong-un looking guy.
Yeah.
He does
They
look
were
like King Jong-un.
Guess they were filming for social media. I'm assuming.
And
their
yeah,
version
and
of
you see,
TikTok.
and you say the Chinese people laugh. No, Chinese people just as dumb. They do just dumb shit. Look at this. Oh my God, how's it stuck in there though?
Guess this is, I'll go ahead and play it here.
拍都要卡住了。
Come on, he can't.
He's gagging and drooling and shit.
That's got to be a prank.
That has to be.
Gotta be, unless his jaw's locked. Unless he locks his jaw.
You know, his jaw did lock. That's why he's going.
Oh!
Yeah.
That's fucked up.
拍都要卡住了。
Why was it there in the first place?
I don't know. They were doing something for social media. It's all stupid.
That's wild.
Wow.
Maybe she's trying. Maybe she's trying to his little dingleberry thing right there. His uvula.
So that's a good point. You know, I always make fun of us for being so stupid. I guess they're just as stupid as we are.
They just dumb.
Also dumb. Well, this isn't dumb. I'll start with this one first. Cain Velasquez, former UFC star.
Yeah, the one that shot or chased down the other guy, right?
Back in 2022, he chased after a vehicle in his truck, rammed it, got out, shot it up. He was allegedly trying to kill the driver who molested
As he should have. I would have allegedly tried to kill the driver too. You molest my kid, I'm gonna kill you.
Yeah, he just got sentenced to 5 years in jail.
He'll be out in 1 or 2 with good behavior, but still, that's too much.
I hope so. I mean, there's got to be. I get that you can't.
It could have got a lot worse though. They could have gave him 20 some 30 years in jail for attempted murder.
He didn't kill him. The guy's still walking the earth, and I guess you can't let him go scot-free because that sends the wrong message.
What about the other guys? The other guy's still out of jail for molesting this guy's kid?
I don't think he ever went to jail.
Yeah, I don't think he went to jail.
So shit.
Because the article still says allegedly molested his son.
Yeah.
So I don't think that that's ever been something that they found in a court of law.
I'm going to serve my time and get back out, and you're going to see me back in here again because I'm going to
Right.
fucking murder this guy this time.
I will not fail next time.
No doubt.
And now this dad's not there to protect his kid.
He was trying to kill the guy. Instead, he hit the guy's stepfather, causing a non-life-threatening injury. He said, "What I did was very dangerous. I accept whatever punishment I get." But yeah, I mean,
You're not in the right state of mind when you find out someone molested your kid, though. This is the dumbest. This is where our judicial system fucking fails. Like, put yourself. And I know that you can't put yourself in someone else's shoes. You have to fucking go by the facts and by you have to go by the facts and what the law says. But like at the same time, what would you do if you found out someone just molested your kid? I think that should be okay. I think you should be able to murder somebody for doing that. I think you should be able to murder someone for fuck. If you find out someone's been diddling your kid, you should be able to murder him.
you can't do that because then it's just fucking everyone's taking the law into their own hands and people are dying willy-nilly.
I understand what you're saying. But
You
if
got
I
the
catch
purge
you,
on your hands in
if I
that case.
saw you fucking I see my rules are different. You actually have to fucking see the person doing it. Like if you
All
know
right,
for
but
sure.
that's still your word against somebody else's word.
Yeah, well,
I mean,
well.
if you're the only one who saw it, how do we believe you that you saw it? You're just saying you saw it. whether
Everyone
you
wears
saw
body cam now.
God, yeah, that wouldn't be an invasion of privacy at all. If everybody was wearing a body cam, nobody would
We
do
already
shit.
fucking do. Everyone's already like this.
No, that's true. But I mean, yeah, you can't. I guarantee you, the jury and the judge, most people are like, yeah, you shouldn't be going to jail. But we have to send you to jail. We can't just let you go
because that's how it
because
works,
then
yeah.
everybody's going to be like, oh, well, he didn't go to jail. I'm going to go pop a guy too.
Yeah, but fucking.
What
You're
keeps
not in
you-
the right state. You're not in the right state of mind though when you find this kind of shit out though. You're not sane.
I can't imagine. No.
And I'm
thinking about
surprised
it.
I'm surprised his defense didn't plead insanity. Like when it came to that, like he was temporarily insane.
Yeah, you're not thinking clearly.
Wouldn't you torture?
I know what Jay would do. He would go Home
Throw
Depot
bricks
and
at
buy
him,
like
yeah.
No, I would torture the guy first and then murder him.
Yeah, you're
Let me
going to
tell you
jail
how
for
I
it,
would
yeah.
torture him.
No, I don't want to know. I really
Oh,
don't want to know.
God.
That's
The
a
fact-
little that's a little crazy. That means you're getting pleasure out of it.
Exactly.
I would just
pleasure
hurt.
out of fucking my son in
I
his
would just
asshole.
Did you just
yeah,
see
but I would
his
just
face,
hurt
too?
him real quick.
Did
I would
you
just
see his face when he was
Yeah.
like, "You want to know how I'm going to do it?"
God,
Yeah.
I
And
would
it's like
fucking.
you already have this planned out.
Yeah, that's a sicko. That's someone to
You
go
wanna
to jail
know how?
for. Yeah.
Now, how do you know how you're going to do it? You've thought about it? Wow.
I thought about torturing people. You never thought about it?
You say that so
No.
matter of factly, like it's not
Not
a
once
big
have
deal.
not once have I ever thought about torturing somebody.
I mean,
You know-
somebody. If not even my child, but even somebody that I've seen that is, like a pedophile, I would torture them in a heartbeat. You fucking are touching a little child, you fucking piece of shit. Please.
Or what you can do is, if it's not your kid, you can make him stay there, beat his ass, and then send him to jail. Where
I'm
they're gonna
talking.
fuck-
I'm torture.
They're gonna fuck 'em
torture
up in
through.
jail.
Why are you ruining your life?
Let them do it in
Because
jail. They're gonna fuck them up. Anyone that fucks
Right.
up kids, anyone who fucks with kids in jail gets fucked up.
You don't have a cape, Jay. There's not an.
There's
S
that
on
guy
your
in
chest.
Rahway. I told you about-
Nobody needs you to be that guy.
I told you about that guy in Rahway, right, Kane? That what came in, he was molesting his daughters, and he told the detectives, "Well, this penis made it. They should be allowed to touch it." They fucking killed his ass at Rahway State because they
Yeah.
walked him to his prison cell.
Yeah, but in
this
jail
guy
they did,
fucked
yes.
his daughters, and they fucking.
That's where they have street justice.
Yes, but you could do that there. You can't do that on the street.
know.
They
I
get
know.
away with shit inside there for like that.
This guy Kane, this UFC guy, is going away for 5 years. First of
They're
all,
gonna,
like
they're
you
gonna
said, it's not
fucking
gonna
love
be-
him in there.
He's gonna be treated like a king in there.
Hell yeah. Because he could fight, too.
And they'll have
sure,
him out.
yeah,
He's not serving 5 years. They'll have him out. It's going to be like the easiest prison time anybody's ever spent.
He's still gonna be away from his kid though. That's gonna fucking suck dick.
Yeah, I know. But you know what? That kid, when he finds out, I don't know how old he is. I think he's 4. When he finds out, when he gets old enough to like realize what his dad did for him.
Yeah. Badass.
I mean, I still remember when my dad went in and yelled at the old man for looking at me weird at the truck stop.
Oh, yeah.
You know? That's one of the
Yeah,
good
your dad-
stories I
your dad-
remember.
Kane's dad ran in there and said, "If you're gonna diddle my kid, you're gonna pay me for it. So how much you got?"
If you're going to diddle my kid, you're going to have to go after me.
Hell.
Oh, I had another suppressed memory come up the other day. I don't even want to talk about it.
Oh, yeah. What is it?
What was it?
You definitely want to talk about it if you brought it up.
I don't really. But
Yeah,
that's,
don't boomer question us.
but the
Yeah,
only
that's a
reason
boomer
I-
question.
What?
That was
No,
a
you
boomer.
boomer
Was a
asked.
boomer asking.
No,
That's-
because I brought I joked without even thinking about it. The reason that joke came up is because I had thought of something.
What happened?
No, I don't want to.
Wow.
I'm not talking until you say it.
Yeah, no. we're done.
I'm not talking until you say it.
I'm just going to play music.
No, I just had it was a flash memory of him drying me off after a bath.
Yeah, that's normal.
But it didn't sit right in my head.
Ah.
First,
Maybe he was doing this.
I don't remember any real details of it, but I had a flat. It's hard to explain. The memory came back, and then I had a really bad feeling while thinking about it. Like, why was he in there, and why was he? Dads dry their kids off after baths.
Yeah, but how old were you? Do you remember your age?
I was a small kid. I mean, maybe 5 or 6 or 7.
Oh,
I
I've
don't know.
driven Lexington off after 5 or 6.
Last
And
night.
one time I was drying him off, and he goes, "That's my pee-pee." And I'm like, "I'm not touching your pee-pee like that, weirdo."
Yeah, you got to make it funny, right? You got to make
I was
it.
like, well, if you dry yourself off, I won't have to do this.
Right.
So maybe it felt weird because maybe he rubbed against your wiener, and maybe he didn't mean to. Because with Lexington, I've done that. I've gone to dry him off and like done that, and then I'm like, oh shit, that's his dick. You do it yourself.
And maybe I'm in my head because I know what kind of a perv my dad was as far as fucking his.
He was
Brothers'
alcoholic too,
wives.
though. He was alcoholic, so maybe
Alcoholic.
who knows? Yeah, but
Yeah,
again,
so-
because he was an alcoholic, maybe I don't know. Who knows? But yeah.
So that's it. I mean, that was the memory, and there was nothing to it.
Well, let us know when you have more come through.
Yeah,
I will.
We'd like to hear them. Yeah.
Today on What Did Kane's Dad Do?
Oh God. Do you want to see if you're smarter than a 5th grader today?
Boy, do I!
Asking questions, graduate or see you later. Is Corey smarter than a first grader? Let's find out right now. Okay.
All right. We'll see if you can pass the 5th grade today with questions in history, geography, English, and science.
All right.
Wow.
Okay.
English and science.
For some reason, why did ChatGPT give me 4 science questions? I mean, finish the...
And we don't do math because it just takes too long, right?
Right.
Just-
You write it down and all that shit, yeah.
Yeah. All right. So here we go. We'll start with it's 10 in each. You got to get 32 out of 40 to pass.
Okay.
These are hard, man. I'm gonna
5th grade gets hard. I remember 5th grade.
This is difficult. I remember 5th grade. That was my first bricking.
That wasn't my dad dried me off.
All right, history. Who was the first emperor of Rome?
Oh, Jesus.
Caesar.
Augustus.
Augustus of Rome.
Now, I'm not going to sit up here and act like I knew the answer either.
Yeah.
Okay? Because I did not.
I thought Augustus was a.
I didn't either.
I thought Augustus was a.
Golf course. That's what I thought it was.
I thought Augustus was a month.
Tiger Woods was the master of Augustus. What ancient civilization is credited with building the pyramids?
Egyptians.
Sure.
Great job, buddy. You did it.
Did you see what they think they found underneath
Kind
that?
of scary. Yeah, they found tunnels and shit.
No, big ass fucking 260 odd feet or meters worth of coils and tubes and like the power source. Like before the
Really?
floods, they're saying that the those 3 pyramids powered the entire globe. It was like some fallen angel technology. They're still looking into it. They use the same sort of sonar they use in the sea to see what's down there. There's some people saying, that's not that. But it's fascinating regardless. Rogan
crazy.
had a whole thing on it. All right. Which war was fought between the North and South regions of the United States from 61 to 85?
Civil War.
Are you sure?
Yeah.
Great job, buddy. You did it.
I was like, what other war was fought between the North and the South?
I'm trying to throw you off, but that wasn't a good one to try that on. Who was known as the Maid of Orleans and played a key role in the 100-Year War?
The Maid of Orleans, Queen Elizabeth. No. Marie Antoinette.
Gwinnett?
Antoinette?
Yeah.
Are you sure?
Was it Queen Elizabeth?
Joan of Arc.
Joan of Arc.
Joan of Arc. Who the
Joan of
fuck
Arc.
knows this? Jesus.
This is going to be a quick one today. What document signed in 1215 limited the power of the English king and is considered a cornerstone of constitutional law?
The Parliament.
This is-
Look, kids, Parliament. The Magna Carta.
Magna Carta?
Who the fuck teaches this in 5th grade?
Which ancient Greek city-state was known for its military-oriented society? Come on, you know this one.
Athens.
You've seen the movie.
Wait, what?
This is...
Oh, Sparta.
Great job, buddy. You did it.
I gave you that one just because I don't
Spartan.
want this to end so soon.
Yeah.
Who was the leader of the Soviet Union during World War II? Oh, this is easy.
Leader of the Soviet Union during World War II was Mussolini. No, he was Italian. Hold on, stop. Shut the fuck up. Mussolini was the Italian one.
Nobody's saying anything.
Marx? No, was it Marx? Karl Marx?
Joseph.
Stalin.
Jay, no more.
Great job, buddy.
I'm
You
the
did
guy.
it.
I'm the kid.
I wasn't
sitting
saying.
next
I
to
wasn't
him.
ready. I was going through. But I was going through. I was going through them. I
You
was
never
going through.
would have gotten to Joseph Stalin.
Yes, because those were the 3. It was Mussolini, Stalin, and one other person.
Gorbachev. Oh no, he was in the 80s, wasn't he?
What was the name of the ship that brought the Pilgrims to America in
Give it to him,
1620?
Mayflower.
Yeah, okay, that we got. Okay, that's a good one.
Great job, buddy. You did it.
What's wrong with your eyes?
It's me thinking.
Which U.S. president issued the Emancipation Proclamation?
Abraham Lincoln.
Great job, buddy. You did it.
We're on a roll now, I feel.
Yeah, hell yeah.
Oh, and we're about to hit the cliff. What ancient trade route connected China to the Mediterranean Sea?
Oh god.
Ancient trade route.
Get it?
The Oregon Trail.
No, the Silk Road. The Silk Road. All right, so that's 1, 2, 3, 4 you got wrong in one category.
Okay. That's it.
What is the longest river in the world?
Nile.
Geography. The Nile?
Great job, buddy. You did it.
Correct.
Denial.
Which country has the largest land area?
Largest.
Not continent, country.
Russia.
Great job, buddy. You did it.
Which is the capital city of Canada?
Quebec. No. Okay.
We had this one last time.
Is it Montreal? No.
It's where the Senators play.
Oh, it's fuck.
Jay doesn't even know it.
No,
I
it's,
do.
it's
Starts with an O.
Ontario. It's not Ontario.
T.
It's
That's enough.
All right. Well, you said I don't know, so I'm proving I do.
Ottawa.
Ottawa.
Which is the largest desert in the world?
Oh.
Oh, this is the world, not the U.S. United States, right?
Yeah.
Because the United States was Sahara. I think it is no, it's not. That's not the United States. That's the Mojave. Sahara's the right answer.
Great job, buddy.
Mojave
You
is
did
the
it.
United States. Sahara's in the fucking somewhere else.
Mount Everest is located on the border of which two countries?
Mount Everest is. That's in. Is that the one that's in Asia? Fuck.
So sweet and sour. Chicken fly
Chi-
rice.
It's like Cambodia over there. It's like fucking over. It's over there. It's like China and
Think
Russia?
of the Sherpas. Where
Yeah.
do they live? Think of you hear the name of this country all the time. Ah, Jesus.
Sherpas.
Nepal.
Ah,
No.
Nepal and what?
Fuck that.
Nepal and what?
China.
China, yeah.
I
Yeah.
got the first one right.
What is the smallest continent by land area?
Smallest continent by land area?
Smallest continent.
I guess Australia, right?
Great job, buddy. You did it.
Nice.
I fucking hate this shit.
You are stressing out.
Yeah, your eyes
You're
are
gonna
hurting.
lose more of that hair. Which line divides the Earth into the northern and southern hemispheres?
Great job, buddy. You did it.
I'm just kidding. Your hair looks fine today.
It's great.
What is the capital city of Japan?
Tokyo.
Great job, buddy. You did it.
What U.S. state is known as the Sunshine State?
Florida.
Great job, buddy. You did it.
What ocean lies to the east of Africa?
Oh, Africa. Shit. The east of Africa? Indian Ocean is to Indian. No, is it Indian
Great
Ocean?
job, buddy. You did it.
Nice.
I'm going to jump in there and give you that before you have a chance to ruin it. 1, 2 wrong on that one. You've got 6 wrong. You're doing all right because now we're in English. And now you might do okay. What is the past tense of the verb to run?
Ran.
Great job, buddy. You
Wow.
did it.
Identify the subject in this sentence. The cat chased the mouse. The subject of the sentence.
The mouse. The cat. Fuck. It's either the cat or the mouse. The cat is the subject because we're talking about the cat. The cat chased the mouse. Cat.
Yes,
Great job,
that-
buddy. You did it.
Yes, that is correct. What is a synonym for happy?
Synonym for happy is excited.
I'll give you
Great
that.
job, buddy. You
Yeah,
did
that's
it.
good.
Now I was looking for joyful.
Joyful.
Joyful,
Yeah,
yeah.
joyful, excited, happy.
What is the comparative form of the adjective good?
The comparative form, great. Comparative form.
I'll accept that because
Great job, buddy. You did it.
better is what
Better,
they were
yeah.
looking for, but I'll accept great.
Good job.
In
Nice.
literature, what is the term for the main character in a story?
That is the fuck! Don't say anything. I got this.
I'm not.
There's a protagonist and an antagonist.
Great
Protagonist.
job, buddy. You did it.
Protagonist.
Yep.
Wow.
What
Antagonist is the bad guy.
Yeah, that's the bad one. What punctuation mark is used to indicate possession?
What punctuation mark is used to create possession?
Like
Exclamation.
No, like this is Kane's mug.
Oh.
Oh, it's apostrophe.
Yes.
Great job, buddy. You did it.
What is the plural form of mouse when referring to the animal?
Mice.
Are you sure it's not Mises?
It's nieces.
Great job, buddy. You did it.
Get the mouses.
Which part of speech describes a noun?
What do you mean? Which part of
You
speech?
should know this from Mad Libs. What describes a noun?
Oh, describes a noun, an adjective.
Yes.
Great job, buddy. You did it.
So you know what? You know how sometimes the question doesn't make sense until you put it a different way.
That's
Yeah,
what
yeah,
Western
yeah,
school
yeah.
did.
I-
That's what
I-
they did the same shit.
I feel like in school, I would have gotten a lot more right if someone would do that for me.
Explain it better.
Yes. What is the term for a word that's got the opposite meaning of another word?
It's a synonym and an anonym.
Great job, buddy. You did it.
What is the main idea or underlying message of a literary work called?
Synopsis.
No, that's the summation.
Okay, so what's the question again?
Question is, what is the main idea or underlying message
Plot.
of a
What?
book? I'm going to give you this one wrong.
What is that?
Theme.
Theme. Okay.
Theme
So
and
you're-
plot are the same thing, though.
Yeah, but
aren't
it's
they?
the plot's movie. This is book. It's whatever.
You're all right, though. You got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 wrong.
Okay.
You can't get 2. You can afford to get 1 wrong, but you can't get 2 wrong
All right.
in the final category, science. What chemical? What's the symbol for the chemical for water? What is the
H2O.
chemical symbol for water? Yeah, there you go.
Great job, buddy. You did it.
What force keeps us anchored to the earth?
Gravity.
Great job, buddy. You did it.
What organ in the human body is responsible for pumping blood?
The heart.
Great
Wow.
job, buddy. You did
These
it.
are 6th grade questions. Holy shit.
5th grade.
What is the primary source of energy for Earth?
Sun.
Great job, buddy. You did it.
Which gas is most abundant in Earth's atmosphere?
Oxygen. Carbon monoxide.
Nitrogen.
Nitrogen.
Can't get any wrong.
All right, here we go.
What process do plants use to convert
Photosynthesis.
Okay, you got that.
Great
one.
job, buddy. You did it.
What is the basic unit of life?
Basic unit.
What do we
of life.
start with?
Yeah. Cells. Atoms. Atoms. Cells.
Great job, buddy. You did it.
The cell. Which planet is known as the red planet?
Jupiter. Mars. 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 Wait, what? What do you mean no? It's Mars. Mars is not the red planet?
Great job, buddy.
Oh,
you did
Fuck,
it.
but you were so sure it was Jupiter.
Yeah, but I waited for a second. Yeah.
Fuck.
Mars,
Two
Mars.
more. What is the largest organ in the human body?
Skin.
Great job, buddy.
Yeah.
You did it.
Wow, it is coming down to this. And this is gonna be hard. I think you're gonna fail on the last fucking question.
Oh man.
What is the chemical symbol for gold?
Hey, you.
What the fuck?
Great job, buddy.
How did
you
you
did it.
fucking know? Fucking flabbergasted.
Because I'll
Wow.
tell you why. Because the periodic table, I remember always thinking, why the fuck would that be gold? Because hydrogen is H and all these other things make sense, but gold is AU?
That still doesn't explain how you knew it.
I remembered it. I've got
Just
a very,
from that,
I've
just
got
from
a,
thinking, oh, okay,
I have
all
a
right.
very good memory. It's not because
Mike-
I knew it. It's in my memory.
Corey said, EA says Corey was looking at the chat.
No, your chats don't come in till after I answer. You guys are on a delay. I don't know if you realize this, but you guys aren't on the same as me.
Wow.
I would have told you if I looked at the chat. You would have seen me looked over, and I would. That's something I know. I know that for a fact.
Well, that was exciting. Let's do some news.
And now, from a location unknown for his safety, it's Kane with the Not Quite News.
Yeah, you were so sure that he was gonna miss. it.
Yeah, but then I was like,
Wow.
you being unsure of me was like, but I was like, I know this. It's weird. It's, why am I thinking, I started thinking about like Australia. Why am I thinking A? And then I was like, oh shit, I could see it in my fucking high school teacher's class, the periodic table, and see an AU and be like, that don't make sense.
And I don't know why I was so happy about him about to fail.
Yeah, fucking, yeah,
I really-
a little fucking, yeah, a little
I
fucked
need
up.
to reevaluate my life.
Yeah, a little fucked up.
Why did that mean so much to me? Gym rats, you're wasting your money. A new study found that creatine does not help build muscle.
It doesn't help build muscle. It helps you get a pump. It helps with your water
it.
retention.
Yeah.
That's it.
Yeah. Yep. Speaking of gym rats, guy in Russia went into kidney failure after doing 2,000 squats to win a bet with a friend.
Holy fuck.
Crazy, right?
Am I going to kidney failure from doing squats?
Yep. So much. He put so much pressure on his kidneys and shit that it just stopped fucking working.
They were
His
like,
legs
come on, man, get out of here. They
started
just get
eating the muscle and all that shit. Yeah.
his kidneys pulled him out of the bathroom with his pants down is what they did.
But they like helped his kidneys. How come they can help his, but not mine?
Because
That's the question.
his yours are years and years and years of problems, and his are just one.
Sure you don't want to throw 3 more years on there?
Years and years and years and years and years and years and years of problems, and his.
Flight had to turn around over the Pacific because a pilot forgot his fucking passport. Flight from LA
This
to
perturbs
Shanghai.
me so fucking much.
LA to Shanghai. They were 1 hour and 45 minutes into their flight, and the pilot's like, "Oh fuck, guys, I don't have my passport.
That's
We gotta turn around.
bullshit. You as a pilot, you should go land your fucking plane because you're fucking with everyone else. Then be responsible and have your fucking passport shipped to you. They'll keep you at that airport. They'll put you right up at a hotel right
Are
there.
you allowed to land though?
Yeah, why
Are
would
you
you
even
not?
allowed to land?
Yes, you can land. There's people without their passports all the time that you see that they take off and they have to stay and have to make sure they're not going somewhere. That's happened before. This isn't new. You see the terminal where the guys stay in the terminal?
What?
The
I'm
movie
sorry.
Terminal with Tom Hanks, where he's got to stay in the terminal because he doesn't have his fucking paperwork.
Oh, that's true. Yeah, so he could have landed.
Yeah, but he's just
You're right.
fucking selfish.
Well, you know what the so it's a 14-hour flight. Tack on 4 more hours before they get. How pissed are you? First of all, like, oh my god,
I can't believe they let him come back and land. I can't believe they allowed that.
They gave each passenger a $15 meal voucher for their troubles.
Jeez.
That's not even an appetizer.
Yeah. Yeah,
Top
Doreen
five.
said you shouldn't be able to get on the plane without a passport. Yeah,
Right.
well, he's different. He's a pilot, so maybe they just let him on.
Here are the top 5 things you never want to hear your pilot announce.
Number
Oh,
five.
is that for me?
Here are the top 5 things you never want to hear your pilot announce.
Presenting Kane and Corey's Top 5.
Number 5.
Attention passengers, if you look to the right, you'll see the Grand Canyon. If you look to the left, actually don't, you'll see the wing on fire.
Oh, God. If I hear my pilot talk like that, I'm already in bad shape.
It's a lady pilot. That's why the wing was on fire.
Yeah.
Number 4.
We know you have a choice when you fly, but I don't.
Yeah. And number 3 is your wife as big as the bitch's mine is?
Number 3.
I'm sorry, passengers, for the inconvenience, but our in-flight entertainment system is down. However, our stewardess is an expert yodeler, so enjoy.
Dude, when they're like the internet's gonna be down all flight, I'm like, why? What are we supposed to do? I can't raw dog a flight. I'm not like that.
Number 2.
Ladies and gentlemen, sorry about the turbulence. I just never know when the seizures kick in.
Jesus Christ. I'm sorry, but our autopilot is a lady autopilot.
Finally, the number 1 thing you never want to hear your pilot announce.
Number 1.
Death to America!
Yeah. Oh my God.
God.
Oh, that was fun. Really bad jokes.
It's now time for
You ever seen a grown man naked?
Kane and Corey's really bad jokes.
23andMe has filed for bankruptcy. However, they say your data will be fine.
Until they gotta sell it to fucking pay for the bankruptcy.
Yeah. Yeah, I don't really believe you. Just make sure my clone has a bigger penis. That's all I ask.
That's wild.
That's-
That 23andMe's DNA came back and it says broke.
Couple was arrested for driving from Michigan to Florida with their kids in the back of a U-Haul.
Shit. All right, go ahead.
They were still annoying, though. Are we there yet? Just turned into, is there air yet?
Is there area?
Oh no. Is there air?
So they were just hauling a little ass.
And that's what it's like to be trafficked.
They're trying to teach them a lesson, yeah.
If you don't behave, that's what's going to happen to you. A man dressed as Mickey Mouse is pulling a knife on people in Italy. Yeah, but the guy dressed as Donald Duck isn't wearing pants. So what are we going to do about that guy? Donald doesn't wear pants. You know that, right?
Just a blue shirt.
United Airlines flight from L.A. to Shanghai turned around when the pilot realized he'd forgotten his passport.
What do you got for that one?
Too bad he wasn't a Spirit pilot. They don't even check for ID.
Yeah. They don't allow Spirit. They don't allow Spirit to go into other countries.
What if they got back, right? He's like, he gets that thing. He's like, oh, hey, guess what? I found it. Sorry. I was sitting on her. You know, imagine that.
Does Spirit have international flights? Do they fly internationally?
I doubt it.
I don't think so yet.
No, I don't think it can make it over water, those planes.
Saturn is losing its rings. For now, anyway. Saturn losing its rings.
Damn. Even planets should get divorced.
See, I thought you might. That's funny. Thought you might get this. Speaking of rings, who'd the Vikings sign in free agency?
Ah.
Rather, speaking of things without rings. I messed that up. Elton John turned 78 today.
Elton John turns 78 today. Rocket Man, oh, Tiny Dancer. Oh.
See, you know where to go. I'm still standing.
Yeah, not anymore. He's not.
I'm still standing over the toilet for the last 5 minutes trying to pee.
I'm barely standing.
First thing he did this morning was unwrap a huge package and then opened his first present. Because he's gay.
He's gay.
Neil Young canceled a concert in Ukraine due to safety reasons.
Come on, man. That concert was going to be the bomb.
Hey! I don't know. I don't think he learned his lesson, though, because he rescheduled for Chicago. Like,
from one war zone to the next.
Sarah Jessica turned 60 today. Sarah Jessica Parker.
She turned 60 today?
Yeah.
I thought horses only live to be 30.
Wow.
That's funny. Screw mine. And finally, Sydney Sweeney posted pictures of her African safari. Sydney Sweeney posted pictures of her African safari.
So, like, do you guys, like, have animals out here? And if so, are we going to see them?
I would just like to thank her for sharing her memories.
Thanks for the memories. Oh, I heard she was big on the bongos there.
Well, let's get the hell out of here.
I hope she goes to the fucking African people that jump.
You know what I miss? Girls on trampolines.
Yeah.
Remember at the end of the Man Show?
Man Show, yeah.
The only time anybody ever watched the credits for anything is that. Oh, by the way, you still passed. But Cameron, my niece, Rick's daughter, says, you were wrong. The largest desert is Antarctica. I think you said Sahara.
Get out of here. Get the fuck out of here.
The answer was from ChatGPT, so I'm not wrong. She's
Sahara's
like,
get out. You might mean deserted land, but we're talking about sand and shit, Cam. Get the fuck out of here. Go back to fucking Turks.
Ooh. That was really mean.
Okay.
All right, see you tomorrow.
Early show
Bye,
tomorrow,
everybody.
right? Early show?
Yes, early show, yeah.
All right. Later.